everybody, I'm Judy, and with me is Angel, and today is Friday, November 13th, also known as Odd Day, 11, 13, 15. Odd Day is when a date has 3 consecutive odd numbers. It only happens 6 times in a century, and today happens to be one of those dates. Here's what's been happening this week inside LHS.
Report cards for the first marking period are out. You should have them received yours either in advisor or in the mail, but as always, you can check your grades out in Power School. The second marking period began last Monday, November 2nd, and runs until the second week in January.
The theater company, production of Macbeth, took to the stage last night, and today and tonight at 7 p.m.
You know, to be in this, cult classic that is Macbeth by Shakespeare, it feels awesome, to be, a part of something that, has been, so big for so many years.
Legend.
Yeah, it's legend. It's a legendary production, and, we're very excited to start it, which is, on the 12th and 13th
of November.
So again, at what time will it be held?
At 7 o'clock.
On the
November 12th and the 13th.
And there will be a day show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A day show.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
All right, thank you for your
The play begins at 7 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center.
Last Saturday, the Lawrence High School JROTC had another competition here at home. They took 1 third, 1 second place, and 3 first place trophies, as well as 6 individual medals. Their next competition is on November 21st. Good luck to them.
In Lancer sports, the only fall sports team still practicing is Lancer football. Last Friday, they lost to Lincoln Sudbury in an MIAA playoff game. Their last game of the season takes place on Thanksgiving morning at 10 a.m. against Central Catholic.
Next Monday, November 16th, the LHS Campus Mental Health Task Force will hold a Depression Awareness Workshop from 5:15 until 7:15 in the lecture hall. We spoke to organizers of this workshop.
I'm here with the members of the LHS Campus Mental Health Task Force, and they are here today to talk about the upcoming Depression Awareness Workshop happening on Monday, November 16th. Introduce yourselves and tell us what school you're from.
My name is Serena Torres, and I go to HLD.
My name is Denise Morales. I go to HLD.
My name is Danielle Perkins, and I go to HLD.
What is the Depression Awareness Workshop, and what topics will be covered?
The Depression Awareness Workshop is a whole bunch of students from a whole bunch of different schools who come together to talk about depression awareness, obviously, and how it affects students and their work, how it doesn't affect just the outside life, but their school work as well.
Who is the workshop for, and what can they hope to learn?
The workshop is both for parents and students to learn more about depression and how we can help those who have it.
What is the Mental Task Force, and what is its mission?
The Mental Health Task Force is, like I said, a whole bunch of students who have experienced depression and know how do I say this? They know the effects and the results of untreated depression and how it can affect many factors in their life. So our mission is to spread awareness for families, students, and teachers to say that it's not such a weird thing and not to think of us as someone who's defected, but someone who's just having a little harder time.
Can you tell everybody again, when is the Depression Workshop taking place?
Okay. The Depression Awareness Workshop is taking place on November 16th in the LHS Lecture Hall from 5:15 p.m. to 7:15 p.m.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I'm Gerald reporting.
Again, the Depression Workshop will take place on Monday, November 16th, beginning at 5:15 in the lecture hall. The entire LHS community is invited to attend this free event.
Wednesday of this week, we were off for the Veterans Day holiday, and on Tuesday, the LHS JRTC Department and the Social Studies Department held a Veterans Day assembly to remember all the men and women who have served our country over the years.
Good morning. My name is Nelson De Jesus. I would like to introduce Al Duzi, representing World War II Europe Theater. He served in the U.S. Army Air Corps during the time of 1943 and 1945 as a top turret gunner.
He was in Paul Mazurow. He represents the World War II Pacific Theater. He served in the United States Navy, service time from 1941 to 1945. And he also served on the USS San Diego, the USS Vicksburg, and he was stationed in Guadalcanal, Tokyo, Owashima, and Okinawa.
And I'm introducing Corporal Ed Lazowski, representing the Korean Theater. Corporal Ed Lazowski. Corporal Ed Lazowski served in the U.S. Army from 1951 to 1954 as a Browning automatic rifleman.
Students from history classes presented information about the wars and the military actions veterans have seen.
How did you feel when you got back from the Desert Storm?
How did I feel back when I got back from the storm?
Yeah, like when you came back to Lawrence.
All right. So I'm a kid. We grew up in the projects over on Market and Loring, and my family, you know, not like a lot of families, we moved around a lot. So when I got home, we weren't living in that apartment, we lived in another apartment. But everybody came to see me, my mom, my girlfriend, a bunch of kids from school came to see me at the airport. So they all came to Logan Airport to pick me up, balloons and welcome. It was great. So as you imagine, it was like five different cars that came to see me. And so we were all talking, and everybody's talking, and we're running around, and with a cigar and all this stuff. Everybody thought that somebody else was taking me home, and so they left me at the airport. Today, if you get left at the airport, you just get on your cell phone and you stop them on the highway. Back then, I had to wait for them to get all the way home, answer the phone in the house, and have somebody come all the way back to me. It was pretty cool because I sat by myself, but they finally got me.
You'll be able to see the entire assembly on channels 99 and 41 next week.
Well, that would do it for Inside LHS this week. We'll be back again next Friday with another edition of Inside LHS. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.
Call the battalion commander, Asen Figueroa, and his Command Sergeant Major, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Crystal Ojeda to center stage. You will call this battalion to attention, and we will salute every veteran in this room.
Battalion, attention! Reset, arms! Order, arms!
Take your seat.
Take your seats.
I'd like to invite the girls ensemble up front.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans